And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. Here's Bell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. So 2nd and 10 here. Play fake for Charles. Now Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw, Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Smith will hand it off here to Charles. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Smith. Buying time to his left. And able to find Conley. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. When he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this 3rd down play is going nowhere. But credit to him, able to pick up the 1st.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he's got the hook up for the first time with a veteran, Jeremy Maclin. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Fresh set of downs here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st and 10, Smith flushed out right. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Smith throwing again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Here's Smith to the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. We're back now in KC. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught by Hayward Bay. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On third down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 27 yards. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
I love how you bring up
you needed that. I needed this more than me.
Intercept and they return it. That's 2 points for the defense.
I don't know.
You needed that because you think you sitting up there. I always do this to you.
On the return, it's Niall Davis.
That's when you start thinking your head is big.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get
it's a good game though. It's not even over though. We know how this stuff is.
Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Stuff be happening.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Screen pass to Charles. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
3rd down now following the completed pass. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Oh, my God, I threw that ball.
Smith loses it.
I had to let him get it that time, so they played me the last time.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get back because this is gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction downfield.
Somebody must be complaining about that a lot.
In this case, though, a teammate is
They
able to come
used
up
to be
with the
bros,
ball.
if nothing else.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And able to find Conley. And he's brought down after a good game.
Go ahead. Hustle hard. Hustle hard.
4th and long. Somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout.
Broadcaster.
The offense.
It's
just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Kelsey out in the slot right.
Hey, have you talked to IB? He tell you how work is going?
Yeah. No, he's the one that's talking about broadcasting.
I know. He hit the group chat.
And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles.
I ain't talked to him.
And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I'm trying to see if he can get back to work.
If you got the mic on, he can probably hear you.
He ain't watching it though.
That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
I hope he keep his job. Shit, the way he was talking last time.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there.
Yeah, I'm about to go to practice. I'm tired of running this damn play.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well.
I always pick this shit.
But it is so tough to cover that
route.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Green's got it over the middle. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
8 yards to go here on second down.
I'll be done with this game in 2 minutes. All right.
Right.
Yeah, you do. You trying to come in here and do the most.
Get
the fuck out of here.
He's going to launch
This shit, bro.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I'm afraid of that replay shit. Damn.
It's Bryant, and even 90 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, that's it right now. Yeah, that's it.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
My dear.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Just the heads.
O'Reilly's is good.
The radiator, spark plug, valve.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He trying to add all the other stuff.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Let me finish Bam up right
I
here.
don't know. Just one last drive here for
My
Prime.
goose already.
I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And got his man complete. He got 29 yards that time. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Keep it. For a minute. You still got like breaks.
On 1st and 10, Smith.
Get down, damn.
Smith as he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz
They
that
have
gets
that
him
cheese.
for a loss of 8 yards. On second down, here's Smith. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read.
No, it's me. It's Rob.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Green with a catch left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. So the D-line's going to spread out.
He think this Monopoly?
Come up with one running back. That's Bell.
He said I got to go to the bank and get along.
You hear it, man? He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I lost. Good shit, bro. I'm recording my loss right now.
There's an old saying.
I'm finna go see what's up with the fam in the living room. Shit, what you... Yeah, I'm gonna practice too. I'll get you back later.